These are 6 Japanese cars so rare that each one existed for barely a single year before it vanished forever. Some were rally champions disguised as family cars. Others were final farewells to dying legends, and every one of them is now worth a fortune. Let's count them down. Number 6. The Honda Civic Type R Mugen RR. In 2007, Honda's tuning house Mugen took an already ferocious front-wheel drive sedan and turned it into something close to a street-legal race car. They stripped nearly 32 kilograms of weight using carbon fiber bumpers and a thinned aluminum hood, then reworked the engine with new camshafts, a remapped computer, and a free-flowing exhaust until it produced 237 horsepower. The whole thing was offered in exactly one color, a deep shade called Milano Red, and nothing else. When the order books opened on September 13th of 2007, all 300 examples sold out in roughly 10 minutes. Each car was hand-assembled and shipped with its own serial plate, and the parts were so exclusive that Mugen would only sell replacements to the 300 registered owners. Today, clean examples trade in Japan for well over 10 million yen, which tells you everything about how badly people want one of the last great naturally aspirated Civics. Number 5. The Mazda RX-7 Spirit R. By 2002, tightening emissions rules had condemned Mazda's rotary-powered icon, and the company decided to send it off with a proper farewell rather than letting it quietly disappear. The Spirit R became the final run of the legendary FD generation, and Mazda built only about 1,500 of them, every single one in that last year of production. The flagship Type A was a stripped-down two-seater fitted with red Recaro bucket seats, forged BBS wheels, Bilstein dampers, cross-drilled brake rotors, and twin oil coolers. Each car carried an individually numbered plaque on the firewall, signed off by program manager Takao Kijima. And when production ended that August, the 13B twin-turbo rotary engine effectively ended with it. Enthusiasts call the Spirit R the ultimate production RX-7, and prices have climbed steadily as collectors race to grab the last and best version Mazda ever made. Number 4. The Toyota TRD 3000 GT. This one is so obscure that most Toyota fans have never heard the name, and that's because Toyota built just 35 of them. Designed by Toyota Racing Development and shown at the 1994 Tokyo Motor Show, the TRD 3000 GT was a homologation special meant to connect the road-going Supra to the GT 500 race car heading into the Japanese Grand Touring Championship. The transformation centered on a full wide-body kit that mirrored the racing version, with lightweight panels replacing the heavy factory bodywork, alongside breathing modifications for the famous 2JZ engine and upgraded suspension. Each of the 35 cars received its own unique serial number. The body kit eventually became available to order separately for regular Supras, which makes a verified original TRD 3000 GT one of the hardest Japanese cars on Earth to authenticate, and one of the most expensive when a genuine example surfaces. Number 3. The Nismo 400R. Nissan's R33 Skyline GTR divides opinion, but in 1997 the company's motorsport division built a version that silences every critic. The 400R was the most powerful factory-built series production Skyline ever to wear the GTR badge, and Nissan made only 44 of them before the model line moved on. The heart of the car was a reworked version of the RB26 twin-turbo straight-six, bored and stroked to 2.8 liters by a specialist firm, and rechristened the RBXGT2. That engine produced 400 horsepower and pushed the 400R from 0 to 60 in around 4 seconds, with a top speed near 186 miles per hour. Nissan dressed it in a bespoke body kit, new wheels, and a unique decal package, and reinforced the chassis to handle the extra muscle. With just 44 ever built, the 400R has become one of the rarest Skylines in existence, and clean examples now command prices north of $2 million. Number 2. The Nismo Z-Tune. If the 400R sounds extreme, Nissan went even further a few years later, and this time the car didn't even exist as a normal production model. After the R34 Skyline GTR went out of production in 2002, Nismo decided to build the ultimate version anyway. The team scoured the used market for lightly driven R34 V-spec models, bought them, then stripped each one to bare metal and rebuilt it entirely by hand. The RB26 engine was enlarged to 2.8 liters, fitted with bigger turbochargers, strengthened internally, and tuned to rev to 9,000 revolutions per minute, while making a declared 493 horsepower. Carbon fiber bodywork, aggressive aerodynamics, and a Brembo brake system unique to the Z-Tune completed the build. Only around 19 of these hand-built machines were ever finished, which puts the Z-Tune at the very top of the Skyline collector hierarchy, with values now reaching into the millions. Number 1. The Subaru Impreza 22B STi. No car captures the one-year legend better than this one. Subaru built the 22B in 1998 to celebrate two things at once: its 40th anniversary as a car maker and a third consecutive World Rally Championship Constructors title earned with Colin McRae behind the wheel. The entire production run happened between March and August of that single year, and just 424 cars left the factory, with 400 numbered examples reserved for the Japanese market. Buyers were chosen by ballot, and the home market allocation reportedly sold out somewhere between 30 minutes and 2 days. Under the hood sat a 2.2-liter turbocharged boxer engine, officially rated at 276 horsepower thanks to a gentleman's agreement among Japanese manufacturers, though its real output was almost certainly higher. The wide, blistered fenders, gold BBS wheels, and sonic blue paint made it look exactly like the championship rally car it honored. One pristine example sold at auction for $480,500, and the average sale now sits above $200,000. For a Subaru, that's nothing short of remarkable. 6 cars, 6 single-year wonders, each one a snapshot of a moment Japan decided to build something extraordinary and then walked away. Which of these would you park in your garage? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this countdown, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.